Okay. Okay, I'm going to play Toy Burst. So last time I played, I completed. Last time I played, I completed level 292. So now I'm going to do level 293. Start from there, eh? I'm first, and my mum's fourth. So let's get started. Okay, so we just got to get rid of those 10 bubbles down there. Should be straightforward, eh? Yeah, right, even with all these ice cubes in the way, eh? But still, I'm not daunted with my never say die attitude and all. Very hard to find space though, isn't it, to get the colour combinations together and all. But I'm well on the way to doing it seems. Well, getting the combinations right anyway. I should have, oh no, actually, I think I'm doing the right thing after all. Waiting until I got these two, waiting until I got those two Rubik's Cubes together like that. Aren't I elite? I'm wondering if I could maybe get another Rubik's Cube, two Rubik's Cubes together in fact. Ah yes. I'm well and truly. I'm well and truly elite me, aren't I? Okay, so that was 293. Look at my score compared to everyone else's. So 294 we go to now. I'm third, and my mum's fifth. Why did the level start just... Oh yeah, why did the level start so fast then? Must have been my mouse double clicking when I don't want it to. It's a rebel like that. It's very roguish like that, you see. Anyway, there's colourful bricks we need to get rid of here. Greens and blues and reds, yes. And of course, the best way to do that is with power-ups, isn't it? Rather than the futility of rather than the exercise of futility that is trying to tackle them individually. That might be why people get daunted with these quests sometimes. Maybe they don't. I win again. Not really a very good score though, but progress is progress. 200. 295 a go now. I'm third. And my mum's last, sadly. colours are gonna change randomly with these lights everywhere. And it makes these colour change levels even harder when the colours you have to collect are ones with lights in them, not just any colour, not just any colour of that type will suffice. It has to be one that has lights in it. So they're not exactly pulling punches with the objectives anymore, are they, Sonny Jim? When there's a lot of blues, it might be worthwhile setting off that Rubik's Cube on its own with how it's an objective to get rid of blues with the lights in them and all. But then again, I am at the point where I can merge these two power-ups now, so that might be more of a prudent manoeuvre to make, I'd say. And it is. Look at the progress I'm making, yeah. Sometimes on levels like this where you've got to get a certain amount of colours and the hard ones to get because of how there's lights in them, I find myself tempted to kind of start resting on my laurels sometimes and play safely, just getting a few at a time rather than trying to match power-ups. And sometimes I wonder if I'll end up regretting that and end up failing the levels due to playing safely rather than aggressively. I mean, it's probably boring to watch that kind of thing, and not only that, but it makes for low scores as well, doesn't it? But then again, given the nature of the level, it makes you think it might not expect you to get high scores, but I've almost got I've almost got 3 stars with just a low score like that. Funny how we're starting to see less squares with lights in them now that I'm getting closer to my objective, isn't it? The game knows I'm close and it's getting nervous, you see. I knew that'd be a smart move to get these two together. Yes, it looks like we've done it. Okay, so first once more. Down to 296 we go now. I'm first and my mum's last again, sadly. Say 4 blades on these spin wheels, whereas sometimes there's 5, and I think there's possibly even 6 on them sometimes. Can't remember for sure though. And now, last time I was wondering if, because of how the last times I did levels with these on, I was able to spin them with power-ups and get one of the colours on them, so I'm wondering if it'll happen this time. Ah, yes. So that means these levels are probably going to be easier now for me. Because there's some levels later in the game with loads of them in awkward places, and I had a lot of problems trying to do those levels in the past, so I'll probably have an easier time when I actually get to them now with this playthrough. But those levels are very far off though. I'm talking like possibly over 1,000 levels away. Although I am getting worryingly low on the move front, aren't I? Yeah, I remember when these levels used to be harder with the fan blades on them, and I'd have to kind of arrange it. When there was one colour left, I'd have to arrange it so there'd be a green combination next to it, and that could end up being really hard and troublesome sometimes when the game wasn't being generous with the colours I needed and whatnot. Doesn't look like I'll do it though, does it? So close, just one beach ball needed, and I didn't do it. Shame, eh? They make for a nice pattern, these bricks with the black locks on them, don't they? Bit more anxious today with my OCD, strangely enough. This isn't seeming like a very good goal, is it? That was a bad move, Dan. Not even close that time, eh? Well, my mouse just double clicked instead of single clicking again just then. That always makes me nervous because I wonder if it'll click things I'd never want to click, and then maybe bad things could happen. Like I could end up buying something or something like that, or go to a menu or something that I don't want to go to and start suffering all kinds of problems. Going a lot better this time, isn't it? That's just a beat of me. And the best. Look at that score. Exactly 100,000 points. Not sure if I've ever done that before. Okay, 297 now. My mum's second and I'm sixth. And we've just got one elephant to rescue. How straightforward could that? That'll obviously be straightforward, eh? Except these days, things generally seldom aren't ever really straightforward. See how these spin wheels have 5 blades on them, these windmill fan type things. So that means needing to hit them more times. I just made a bad move by making these two drop lower because now I won't be able to hit 2 of them at the same time. I can be stupid. Still, at least I'll be able to hit all of them now with this one. But I'm waiting until the right time. Like now, for instance. Okay, let's continue. See, in the past, when I couldn't trigger those with power-ups, I'd be in the position where I'd only be able to do that if I could get a purple combination next to it, but that isn't the case anymore, I'll gladly happy to say. Another win for me. Yes, I'm first once more, after being close to the bottom. Now on to level 298 we go. I'm second. My mum's sixth. This is an interesting looking level, isn't it? With the bowling pins and bricks and beach balls all to take care of, all to eliminate. So close to getting the TNT box there, but alas, in the end it just wasn't enough boxes of that colour left to provide a TNT box, sadly enough. opening her up, aren't we? Opening the level up. Could be too little too late though, looking at my amount of moves available. TNT boxes are coming now, but it's too late. Not a bad performance though, I suppose. Let's hope this time we get luckier with the colours. We don't seem to be getting lucky with them just yet. But the day is still young. That's more like it. Except I'm having problems getting them together. If this shoots sideways, though, I'll get them together. No. But now it will. Okay, I'd say now it's time to trigger the balloons with the propellers. Not bad. Don't think I'll do it though with the sheer amount of bowling pins left to get. Oh, very close though. Still, this looks like a nice arrangement of colours. So I suppose you could say things are looking up. This should be good now, the two TNT boxes together. And it was. Sometimes it could be for the best if the colours get so badly out of order that there's no moves left, because the colours then will be rearranged in such a way that you'll be able to make more progress from that point on. This should be good now. But that's bricks in a hard place, isn't it, to get? I win again. And second as well, not bad. Only one life left though. Will I get to the 300s, I wonder? Level 299 now, which I'm third on. And my mum's sixth. And there's a lot to do on this level, isn't there? Bubbles and bowling pins galore. The bubbles have a nice satisfying sound when you get rid of them, don't they? I'd say it's probably a good time to trigger this with how there's not much chance of getting another power up next to it. See, things are working out for the best now. Oh, that was good. Another fortunate turn of events here. And it looks like another win for me. I'm the best. Okay, so that's 299 done. I'm second now. On to 300 now. My mum's second and I'm fourth. Still only one life though. That's pretty worrying, isn't it? And the thing with these levels, with where the boxes have lights in the middle, means that they don't indicate if they'll form a power up when you collect them, don't they? So you've really got to be kind of versed and knowledgeable in the amount of boxes it takes to form the power-ups. But veterans of the game shouldn't really have any problems doing that. I'd say it's best to use this TNT box now though. Yeah. since there wasn't really any other promising moves available, I'd say. Once we get the boxes to the bottom, I imagine things will start becoming more straightforward. Rubik's Cube. So good of the propeller to shoot downwards as well. Just trying to get more greens on screen. And I'd say we could have enough now. Not quite, but still good. Can hear the shower in the background. I win again. I wonder how long they've been playing for now. Because, I've finished this section and all. Yeah, I've finished this section, and so, and I've been going for half an hour, so it's probably a good time to stop. It's nice how this telescope's looking upwards to the space part of the map. Space part of the map though, isn't it? Yeah. So anyway, I'll stop the video, so goodbye folks, and I'll see you all next time.